This journey unlike any other I've ever taken. This time, I didn't travel to explore another place. This time, I traveled within to discover myself. Beyond the pain, fear, doubts, beyond the limits I set for myself or what the society set for me. Beyond my old beliefs, feelings, and expectations, there was a new version of me, ready to be revealed, the new life ready to be lived. All that I needed to do was to go beyond.
Fabulous people, welcome to the channel for all the babes who create their own life trends. My name is Anastasia, and today I'm taking you on a different kind of adventure. Today I am in Tuscany, Italy, and this week I'm going to be attending the Beyond Spiritual Retreat. Those of you who've been following me on Instagram, you guys know I've been talking about this retreat for over a month now. I couldn't wait. I was excited, I was nervous, I just was bursting with anticipation, and finally I am here. I read so many insane reviews on the transformation that people are having at this retreat, so I couldn't wait to experience it for myself.
Beyond is more than just a meditation retreat or a yoga retreat, even though they're both part of the program. Through different practices like water watsu, mantra chanting, satsang, guided meditation, or yoga asanas, Tanya and Michael take your mind on a journey, guiding you every step of the way. Throughout the days, there are so many ups and downs, joy and pain, confusion and clarity, suffering and healing. Some days I felt on top of the world, and others like I was losing my mind.
Buongiorno, fabulous. This morning started a bit rough, I'm not going to lie. This is my fourth day of doing meditation and yoga in the morning at the retreat, and it's so crazy because every single morning the way I feel before meditation and yoga is completely different the way I feel afterwards. And normally you would think that, okay, it's always uphill, it's always better. But today it was not the case. I woke up, I slept only 4 hours, I was exhausted, but surprisingly I had a lot of energy. I went there feeling good, strong, and in 20 minutes I was frustrated, I was sad, I was pissed off, I was just not having it. And I felt like crap, guys. Overall, I felt like crap. And to go through all those emotions, to push through, to be explained what is happening, that I'm releasing all the old beliefs, all the feelings of frustrations, of everything. Yeah, it's not freaking easy, fabulous. I am an emotional wreck right now. I am an emotional wreck, and I'm gonna continue to push forward. Now it's time for water meditation, so I want to see what feelings are going to come out of it and what's going to be happening on the inside there. But it's a journey, guys, it's a journey.
Later it comes later, dear, for many of us.
So I just got done with the water meditation, and the beautiful part about the retreat is here you can be as authentic as yourself as possible. You can say whatever you truly feel, any emotion of sadness, anger, frustration, dissatisfaction, whatever comes up, you can freely say that. You don't need to be always happy or smiling and feeling like everything is great and perfect. You know, it's a superficial level. We have to go deep to what we really feel, to what we really are, why we're feeling these emotions, and then release them. So in the water, I shared with Tanya that I'm feeling so frustrated this morning. There is just this emotion of sadness and frustration and anger. And, you know, I kind of told to her that I just feel defeated. And I said, Tanya, I'm having such a rough morning. And she smiled and she said, Anastasia, it's not rough, it's deep. And just this quick switch of the way you look at something. What I defined as something rough, she defined as deep, and it gave complete new meaning to my experience. And it's true. To go deep within yourself, you have to feel the emotions that you don't want to feel, to understand things, to face the things that maybe you've been hiding from your entire life. It's a deep, deep work, guys. But only by doing this work, I'm truly realizing that you can really go beyond.
Surprisingly, the last day of the spiritual retreat was the hardest. So many emotions were stirred and so many things came up to the surface that I felt completely overwhelmed. Tanya and I went for a walk in nature where, without a doubt, the most difficult conversation of my life took place. The details of it I would prefer to keep to myself, at least for now. Observing myself from the distance, how I talked, how I reacted, how I felt, I noticed that something in me has changed. And then I realized I gained back my voice, my power, my inner strength. And in that moment, I silently celebrated my victory and the birth of a new version of me.
You have really, really done an amazing path in a very short period of physical earth time. And I will give you the diploma of saying you have passed the exam beyond, really. And what you did out there today in the nature was hardcore shit. And you did it.
All right, fabulous people. It is time for me to say goodbye to this magical place and to the Beyond Retreat, as the official ceremony was yesterday. What did I learn? So much. And yet I really feel like this is just the beginning of a new chapter, of a new journey, of a new version of me. And you know, what really comes to my mind is that I always thought that a new version of you can emerge only when you really feel good. You feel, such a clarity. I'm so clear on who I am and what I'm doing, and I feel so good and free, and I know exactly what I'm going to do. And I'm realizing that's not always the case. I remember when I've done Ayahuasca in Costa Rica, and that's exactly how I felt. I felt so good, so elevated, so clear and everything. You know, it was a totally different experience. And now I feel so different. There is a strength in me that is awaken that I've never felt before. I knew I had it all alone, but I had to go through so much crap, to peel so many layers to finally have it come to the surface. And not only come to the surface, but stay there. You know, now I have to live in my strength. I need to live with that. And I know that based on this new inner strength that I discovered, that everything around me is now going to be different. And there are some parts and some people and some things around me that don't fit in this anymore, in this new chapter of my life. And of course, with that comes tons of confusions and turbulence inside, and it's not all just clear and perfect and joyful. I feel so those of you who feel like you need to feel like, oh yes, I am joyful, I am happy, I'm ready for my new chapter, I am so clear on everything, this has to go, that has to go. Guys, I'm here to tell you that it not always has to be like that. You can still feel confused and a bit scared and still enter that new chapter of your life, and then slowly put all the pieces of that puzzle together for the new life that you are trying to create. So thank you so much, Beyond Retreat, for taking me beyond what I thought was possible. And thank you, fabulous people, for watching. If you're new to my channel and my vibe and the vibe of this channel resonates with you, please consider subscribing so we can travel and explore this world together, and then take also those journeys within. And I truly hope that the glimpse into my journey inspired you and motivated you to take a journey within and to discover authentically who you truly are and the life you want to build and create. All right, fabulous people, this is it. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all at the next destination. The biggest kiss from Tuscany.